My name is Jasmine McGlynn, and I will be talking to you about the rise of child obesity rates. So, imagine you're in the 5th grade. You have gone to your 5th grade field trip to Islands of Adventure. You couldn't wait to get there. The first thing you want to do? Ride the Hulk, of course. You and your friends wait about 45 minutes in line. You finally get to be the first people in line, and you're waiting for that other roller coaster to hit. People get off, and you go run to get your seat. It's a little snug in the seat, but you kind of brush it off. But when you try to put the clasp over, it's not fitting. And you're trying until you look at your friend and be like, hey, like, what's wrong? Your friend takes a good look at it, and she's like, well, I don't know, maybe you should ask the person. So you flag down one of the people, and he comes to you, and he looks at you, and he tries to put it on, and he says, I'm sorry, sweetie, you're too big to ride this ride. It's not gonna fit. You look around humiliated. Can't believe he just said that, right? So you get up, you watch your friends go on the roller coaster, and you sit there and wait for them. Also imagine you're at a 5th grade sleepover. One of the moms decided to get all the girls matching pajamas, but your pajama looks different. It has a different stripe pattern, and you ask, why is my pajama different than hers and theirs? She goes, I'm sorry, sweetie, they didn't have your size. That feeling is terrible. So, from the years 1980 to present, there has been a significant increase in childhood obesity, a condition in which a child is significantly overweight for his or her age and height, by Suzanne Johnson, the nation's Childhood American Psychological Association, made in July 2022. So, I have a younger brother who had suffered from childhood obesity, and I had a few friends who suffered from childhood obesity. This is the reason why that I want to explain to people what childhood obesity is, why it's a rising problem, and ways to prevent this problem. This picture is just stating what childhood obesity is, what you have to classify as obesity, and what you have to classify as childhood obesity. This is from Albert Bridges of Childhood Obesity, a Growing Problem PowerPoint, made in 2016. So, first things first. Childhood obesity has become a bigger issue because of the lack of exercise, less time in school. A lot of the kids don't have recess anymore, and it sucks because recess was the one time a day that they were able to go outside and get all their energy out. Because when they go home, not a lot of kids are able to leave the house. And especially during the rise of COVID, many kids were doing online school. And their parents didn't want them going outside because of the risk of getting COVID. So a lot of the kids were just staying inside, and this really caused a lack of motivation to even go do anything physical. And that is from Diane Schwarzenbach of How Childhood Obesity Rates Have Changed Over Time, from State of Childhood Obesity, 3 October 2022. This picture right here is just showing the vicious cycle of childhood obesity, and it just goes from healthy to what childhood obesity is, a teenager to adult childhood obesity. So, next thing I want to talk about, why child obesity rates have also increased. So, child obesity rates have been a very big thing, especially since the crime rates have gone up. Crime rates have been a very big thing that a lot of people have been talking about, but it's definitely in the back of their mind. Child kidnapping, child rapes, child murders have been a very crucial part. Many parents, I would say, are afraid to have their child go out there in the middle of the day and have someone abduct their child. No parent can live with that. And that is from Rachel Fadim of Rates of Childhood Obesity Have Increased Steady Finds, CNN Cable News Network, July 2nd, 2022. So getting exercise is a crucial part of staying healthy, and without that, your health will definitely start to go down. Second thing, the rise of fast food. It is so much cheaper to buy fast food than regular food. I mean, if you want to get a full meal from McDonald's, it's about $5. Compared to grocery shopping is very expensive, especially for feeding a lot of your kids. Says Eileen Bailey, while childhood obesity rates are rising, Healthline Media, July 5th, 2022. Many people use it as an easy way out. A lot of times, parents are working and decide to get their child fast food because they don't have the energy to cook. They're working 8-hour shifts, and the last thing they want to do is spend another hour trying to cook for their kids. This picture states why fast food was healthier in the 1980s compared to 2016, and that picture is from Fiona McKay, 47 Fast Food Industry Statistics 2021, October 6, 2022. Eating fast food all the time will definitely increase your weight. If you eat it every once in a while, you won't have the same issue, but it will definitely be reoccurring. income. So just a crucial part that I want to talk about is a lot of people who buy fast food are people who have lower incomes than a lot of people, because it's cheaper going to Family Dollar or going to Walmart. It's expensive, and even Family Dollar, even though it's cheaper, doesn't have everything that you need to help make food for your child. So this picture is just showing like the income rises throughout the past years and what has been happening. This is by Chris Rowan, The Impact of Technology on the Developing Child, of December 7th, 2017. Lastly, the rise of technology has impacted child obesity dramatically because of the rise of technology. In the late 80s and 90s, there wasn't much technology to compare to now. Says Chris Rowan, The Impact of Technology on the Developing Child, December 7, 2017, on HuffPost. And this means there's abundance of games to play on every platform. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, Roblox, Xbox, PlayStation, anything you can think of. They can just sit inside on their phone all day or on their gaming system on their TV and just keep themselves occupied compared to what you had to do back then. And if you don't know what to do, you can literally just pull your phone out right now and be like, I'm bored, and you search it up. So that is something that I think has been a very dramatic change in this. And this is a picture that's called Virtual Features. Virtual Features talks about the TV and all the things that can lead, the internet, all the things that can lead to what happens if you spend too much time on technology. This is by Rachel Fadim as well. So technology is created so you can do everything from the comfort of your own bed, which kind of causes people not to want to do anything anymore, especially kids, because they're growing up with that idea. So childhood obesity is a serious problem that a lot of people brush under the rug. In this day, the rates have increasingly gone up, and knowing why can prevent it from happening from the start. Thank you. And these are my sources.